Hello, lovelies. It's She here from Go to Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance. So today is World UFO Day. I saw that. So I'm going to pull some cosmic messages for you guys. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, tune in, stay here, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, do the things. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, my contact information is listed down below. And so right here, I have my Divine Feminine Messages deck, and it says, I love your hands. They make me feel safe. Please send me love and protection. So there is a collective here stepping forward saying, you know, there's a message here about feeling safe within your body, releasing some type of heartbreak or heartache that allows your heart space to open up so that you can feel safe within your space, safe within your body. They're saying safe within your etheric body. There's a lot of incoming energy that cosmic energy is sending you right now. Universal energy is sending you a lot of energy to help you open up, to help you relieve that Three of Swords energy, that heartbreak energy, that breakup energy for some of you. Yeah. So that you can create a new legacy here within yourself. So they want you to create this new legacy from a place of feeling safe within yourself, within your body. Feeling grounded. Feeling grounded here. For some of you, if you are feeling more kind of star, you identify as more of like the star seed energy, they could be telling you that if you had a past here of feeling like you had to do what you had to do to survive here on earth, just making it instead of living, instead of thriving, just surviving, that you are releasing that pent-up energy within you, that negative energy from within you, which is coming out here as this Three of Swords energy, that you're releasing from your heart space so that you can have a much more open, fluid heart space. And suddenly, out of freaking nowhere, my left knee is like hurting so bad. Like, it just so sharply came in. It was like a really deep pain, like within my knee. I don't know if some of you guys have like a weak knee or if you have an injury in your knee. Oh, they're telling me here. You could be holding space. It's 555 down on the real-time clock. Okay. 555. You could be holding some kind of space for, let me see, your left knee. Let's see what this is. This is a chart of things that you could, like pains or trauma that you could hold within your body. $28 on the left side. Not liked by females. So some of you might have an issue here with the same or opposite sex, or whoever you identify as having an issue with feminine energy here. That's on my outer. That could be 23 on this side. Fear of going forward with new ideas. Oh, wait, sorry, that's the wrong side. Oh, fear of going forward with feelings. Come on now. So definitely, some of you could have a fear of going forward with feelings. This fear could have been placed within you by a feminine energy in your life, okay? Or maybe for some of you, just identifying with your feminine. We all have masculine and feminine traits. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So there could have been this need for survival. You could have felt like you were put in this position of survival, either embracing or living in the feminine energy, or, like I said, a feminine energy outside of yourself, if you identify as more masculine energy, could have put this fear energy. Perhaps, you know, this fear of feeling how you feel, of being allowed to feel. It could have been a kind of like a toxic. If you identify as being more masculine, it could have been this energy of like this toxic masculinity, this boys don't cry, be strong, you know, don't have feelings, don't have this. And it creates this space of, okay, I just have to suck it up. I can't feel vulnerable. I can't feel safe. If you are the feminine energy here, this could be an energy of feeling very judged by other females, judged by other feminine energies in your life, or judged for not being feminine enough or not fitting the standard of what a good woman is, you know. If you were born with any kind of gender identity issues, it could go along with that as well. Not falling into the standard, feeling like I'm not allowed, like I can't go forward with this idea of self because I feel like I'm not allowed to feel safe within my own feelings, within how I feel about myself, about my identity, how other people view me. I don't have this safe space. I don't feel safe within myself identifying as myself. I'm sorry you feel that way. Or I'm sorry you were made to feel that way. Like the world isn't rough enough. Oh, there's a lot of energy. Arturians, this feeling safe, wisdom keepers concern. Come on now. Do you see that? Feeling safe. This is about boundaries. Again, this person strikes me as a feminine energy here. Well, you can also kind of see like the tip of her chest area right there. So it's this kind of like, here it's a human, and here is this kind of short green little alien, you know, and this person is like, why are you the way you are? You're just like, why don't you back off and let me feel safe in my own space and let me feel safe in who I am. Number 6 is also, 6 is a representation of feminine energy as well. And then look, you guys, look, there's a book down here, and what does it say? UFO. Come on now. Oh, the moon. Hidden subconscious feelings, feeling of not being accepted, or just this feeling of I don't feel safe in who I am. I don't feel safe in allowing myself to be who I am because somebody here doesn't resonate with that. So that's an issue. Look at this. I tried to pick this up and look what got left behind. Don't smother your emotions. Use them as your guide. Come on now. I remember you from our past life. Okay, this could also just be a past. Like, I remember you from our past. Like, this could definitely be about past energy here. But it's also this energy of, like, just calm down. Let me feel the way that I feel. Let me hold space for myself to be different than you expect or society wants me to be or whatever. Why am I not good enough just as I am? You could have felt like you didn't fit into the personality or the physical, you know, the physical body type that was accepted by society. I'm learning from a karmic right now. It's definitely a karmic lesson you're learning. Yeah, I just keep getting drawn to those roses in the background there. So is this energy of feeling of what makes a thing beautiful? What makes a thing, you know, accepted and recognized as being beautiful? Yeah, and I'm hearing that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know. I think I just feel like there are too many people that are too quick to talk about the things they don't find beautiful. You know, or you're not allowed to feel beautiful because I don't find you beautiful. You're not my ideal body type or body look or personality type, or you don't fit into my standard of beauty. So I don't know why, you know, it's beauty in the eye of the beholder kind of falls death, I feel like, to a lot of people, because it's like, well, if somebody else finds it beautiful, if you look in the mirror and you find it beautiful, all the power to you, do whatever. There's too much. She shouldn't wear that. She shouldn't feel that way. Well, I don't like it, so you should put it away. You shouldn't take pictures of it. You shouldn't put it out there. She knows better than to wear something that looks like that. I mean, look at her. If I was her, I'd feel ashamed to have that on. Well, you're not her. And all you have to do is look the other way. You know, all you have to do is be accepting of the fact that it's not you. It's really easy to mind your own fucking business. But there's a lot of people out there that can't do that, that want to voice their opinion about how they disagree. They'd rather tear something down than build it up. You know, be like, girl, I'd never have the confidence to do that, but you did. Okay. It's not what I would do, but hey, do you, boo? And in a way where it's not like, yeah, I guess, do you? You should be embarrassed. Kiss me like the first time. Something, it's like somebody wants to feel the sweetness of self-love, of self-acceptance, of, you don't like it? I couldn't give a fuck less. I'm healing myself. Come on. Come through. Come on. Come through. You know? I'm hearing someone say, why do you even call yourself a woman? You know? A woman should have long hair, or she should be shaved, or she should look like this, or, you know, she can't start off with this and then transition into that. Like, that's not real. You know, it's this, like, societal, communal, like, the they out there that doesn't agree with you. And so it's this lack of feeling safe and feeling secure in who you are. This was, unfortunately, what you were handed down. This was the legacy that the world tried to give you and leave you, and you said, nope, I think I'll be just fine being who I am and being different. If you don't accept it, you don't have to be in my life. Like, me finding myself beautiful is not conditional on you affirming that you also find me beautiful. I don't need your permission to think that I'm beautiful. Somebody else doesn't need your permission to find me beautiful. It's that kind of energy. There's something here about somebody finding you very beautiful, and somebody's got an issue with it because they're like, that? You're attracted to that? Well, why don't you mind your business? It's like when people want to comment on, like, TikTok couples and things like that, where it's just like, well, she has to be with him because he's rich, or he has to be with her because he's fetishizing her, or there's no possible way that hot guy wants to be with that big fat chick. You know, like, it's that kind of judgment energy around, like, why don't you mind your own fucking business? Right? Like, is it you? Is it you? No? Then go on somewhere. That if you don't like it, you don't have to like it. But you also don't have to go out of your way to tell somebody else that you don't like the way that they're living their life. I disagree with you. I disagree with your husband loving you. Wow. Okay. Well, he does. You know, like, okay, I don't understand. Do you think he gives a fuck about what you think? Like, and for some of you, it's like strangers expressing, like, but then for some of you, it's like friends or family or people that are a little bit more close, whose opinions matter a little bit more, quote unquote, matter a little bit more. But there's this feeling of holding back and not being like, I am that fucking bitch. I am she is me. 1444 done on the clock. I am she is me. And it's this holding back of confidence because Somebody else doesn't think you deserve to be confident. If I looked like that, if I sounded like that, if I believed in that, if I wore that, if I did that, I wouldn't love myself. Well, that's too sad, too bad for you. Because one, you're not me. And you're not doing that. And if you don't like it, if you don't want to wear it, if you don't agree with it, then don't do it. Then don't do it. It's that simple. But why does it bother you so much that somebody else wants to do it? That somebody else does believe in it, or that somebody else does? Well, it's just it's an affront to me and my life. That other person living completely on the other side of the world in their own home, paying their own bills, living their own life. I'm so offended. I'm scrolling and something that I don't like had the nerve to show itself to me and exist out there in the world. Attack it. You know, it's like, really? Or if you don't believe in it, if you don't trust in it, if you don't agree with it, you could just put your phone down and walk outside and go fucking smell the tree. Go smell some fresh air or something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you think. Why do you think you matter? That's the kind of vibe here. It's like, why do you think you matter so much? I like the way you take control. Mama, this energy here is saying, I like it. I like what you look like. I like what you smell like. I like what you taste like. I like the way you take control. I like the way you tell these bitches, eat it. I don't care how you feel. I love that shit. I love that shit. I love that shit. And, you know, I don't care if they, a hater. I don't care about nothing about no hater. And there's, come on. Because I'm going to put whatever fears, doubts, whatever to the end, because two of cups. Spirit is saying here, don't doubt that you don't deserve this, because other people might not understand why it's choosing you or why you. I don't know. It could be you too. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm not out there being like, why you? Anytime you win, why'd you get that job? Probably because you worked for it. Why'd you get that person? Because we like each other. We love each other. We want to be together. Like, well, what do you mean? It doesn't fall into your standards of, well, okay, well, this is not your life. Go live your life somewhere else. There's too many people out there, you know, that when their little box is like quivered the slightest bit because somebody else has a different shape box or a different life that they want to live, they're just like, my box can't exist knowing that there's another box out there. Why? That's your insecurity. You're projecting your own insecurities about your box and about your life and about whatever standards you're living in. Don't project that onto other people. Because there it is. I've made choices I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of myself. I'd feel like this if I wore that. If I looked like her, I'd feel like this. Well, you don't. Or maybe even some of them do. And they want to look at you like, oh, we have the same body and you have the confidence to wear that. I'd never have the confidence to wear that. So you shouldn't. You wearing that makes me feel bad about the fact that I don't have the confidence to wear that or to do that or to chase after that dream or to walk up to that hottie in the bar and say, what's up? You know, it's that kind of like, the nerve of this person to be so bold is to be happy and to live their life the way that they want to live it. For shame. For shame. You should just go hide away in some dark hole somewhere so that nobody ever has to look at you or deal with you. It's some shit like that. It's weird. It's so weird. Come on now. But the truth of it is you're my inspiration. Come on now. The truth of it is this person is hella inspired by you. You know, poor little pitiful thing is just so insecure and so ate up with their own traumas and their own shit that they gotta cast fear and doubt onto other people around them. But the truth is, you're inspirational. You're inspirational because you don't have those fears and doubts and those, you know, you don't smother your emotions. You hold space for yourself. This person doesn't understand that. because they don't hold space for themselves. So they don't understand you doing it. They don't understand what that means. Well, don't worry about it because I'm fulfilling my life purpose. You don't have to get the plan. You don't have to understand. I don't know if you know this, but you don't matter as much as you think you do. Maybe in your life you should, but don't hate on me because I'm building up my confidence. Don't hate on me because I'll wear it, because I'll say it, because I'll do it. Hate on me, hater, because now or later you're going to do me. So go ahead and be mad, baby. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. Jill Scott, go ahead. Hate on me, hater, if that's what you feel like you need to do. I'll see you soon. Come on now. I'm chasing because I need to heal. I'm feeling detached, so I run away. I see you in my dreams. I see you living my dream. Again, I see you in my dream came out. I had to stop projecting and take accountability. I had to stop projecting and taking accountability, and the answer is no. No. No, this person has not stopped projecting. No, they haven't started taking an accountability. I'm not playing mind games. That's a lie. Please forgive me. This person wants your forgiveness. This person is so conflicted within themselves. I am receiving strange visions, right? I'm getting this like, wait, am I the problem? It can't be. It can't be me. It can't be my own issues, my own insecurities. It has to be that person. You know, it's that kind of energy. It's weird. That's the kind of energy. Your body needs rest. Yeah, this person needs to, for real, they don't know what they want. They don't know what they're doing. So there is some kind of energy here of this person. I cannot compute. Like there's something here that's going to happen. Some kind of blessing, some kind of something. And there might be other feminine energies or other people out there that are just like, I cannot compute, does not compute, you. That's what I'm getting. Like, that's what Spirit keeps showing me. They're just like, does not compute, does not compute. Okay, well, I'm going to go live my life. You sit there and malfunction. Look. Controversial, new perspectives. Again, reptilians, survival, tyrannical, predator. Like this person is like, and the Nephilim, they were like a giant species, right? That supposedly lived on Earth, like in this deck. They're like a race of giants that lived on Earth, but then they died out. You know, it's that kind of energy, and there's more UFOs in the background. Emotions do not compute. Emotions do not compute. That's what I just keep hearing. And you're just like, well, resistant, bold, and sassy. Well, I'm just going to be who I want to be. More UFOs back there in the background. Well, I'm just going to be bold and sassy and be beautiful. Golden ratio. Beauty, nature, pattern. Yeah, I'm just going to be beautiful regardless. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Reflection, kindness, and compassion. Yeah. So spirit is kind of like a kill 'em with kindness sort of type thing. Is what they're saying. Kill 'em with kindness, because there's going to be people out there that don't understand why you're so bold, why you're so beautiful, why you walk and talk and you have this capability to be what you want to be. But that's the real issue there. That's what's hidden underneath the surface here, is that somebody kind of jelly. And there is some type of relationship here too. There's some type of relationship here with this Two of Cups. you know, this long-term legacy, something that might go the distance, that I don't know if it's a person in your energy on your side or on this person's energy, but they very much so do not support this person coming towards you. And so Spirit is just saying, you know, let them not get it, because they're projecting. Are they projecting? Yes. Do they have an issue? Yes, it's their issue. King of Swords. Yeah. Third party issue. There's some... It could even be a masculine energy connected to this other person. Pay attention to the red flag / warning signs. I mean, for some of you, maybe you're this person that wants to go towards this bold and sassy Queen of Wands person. And Spirit is saying, oh yeah, there's somebody on your side that's much more cold, much more logical. There being a third party energy in here. They're trying to keep you blind to the possibilities. They're trying to keep this offer that you want to, you know, they're trying to like kill it in its infancy, keep it in the bed, keep it from maturing, because they want to see themselves in you. They want to see themselves in you. You know, this would strike me as like that, you know, that bachelor friend that's like, oh, dude, you know, that person is like, I think they're the one, and they're like, oh, bro, no, don't get married, bro. Like, who's gonna be my fishing partner or my drinking partner or my, you know, like, come on, it's the boys, we're going out, yeah, come on, yeah, it's that kind of, it can be that kind of like adolescent kind of energy. But come on now, I'm manifesting this connection. This person is manifesting this bold, sassy connection because that's what they really actually want. It's almost like, it's like, you know, oh, my mom told me my whole life I need to be with a woman who's calm, who's quiet, who doesn't have a big opinion, you know, who'll just go along with whatever they say or whatever I say. But then here comes this person, you know, and they're attracted to the loud, sassy, like bold person. And they're like, I don't know, that's kind of, I've been told my whole life that's not what I want, but I feel such a strong connection. I feel such a strong connection. I feel your energy all around me. But again, there is this sassy boldness. But again, there was also, wait, was that the last reading? No, that was at the beginning of this reading where it was like the three of swords. Thank you, and the Queen of Cups. Right, creating a safe space for yourself to be yourself. And the more you are this bold, sassy, confident, brave person, the more that this energy is attracted to you. They don't, yeah. Spirit's saying they don't want a calm, demure, whatever. They want somebody that's bold and sassy, but also is kind and compassionate. I'm walking away from a toxic situation. Spirit is guiding me. Oh. I almost fell over. Yeah, somebody here is walking away from some shadow version of yourself with this gray, utilitarian, organized, intimidating. I'm walking away from this shadow side, denial, projection, and shame. I'm walking away from that. Yeah, I'm hearing that somebody here was being influenced by that. Somebody here was being influenced by that. We have Sirius A, artistic, integrity, honesty. And we have the vegans here, solitude, independence, peace. And it could be somebody here that saw themselves as always being this very, very like strong, independent, all by my own self sort of type energy that might actually be looking at something here as like, this could be something that maybe I could want. Guess this could be a type of person that I could settle down with. Yeah, I'm hearing someone say, I didn't know a person like this existed. Interesting. Shadow self. The blue avians are back there poking their little head up. Back there. And that's about releasing karma. Again, there's this watching from the outside with that moon energy hiding deep in my subconscious on the outside, looking in into this tower that's made here with all of this shadow energy here. I'm also hearing somebody say, I didn't know this was what I wanted until like I saw it, or until like it was in front, and then I was like, oh, I don't want all of those things I was told that I should want. I don't want to be all those things I was told I should be. This is what I actually want. I want to be something different, or I want someone who's different than that. I thought my whole life this is what I wanted, but I was just about to say suddenly the contrast, and it's the Anunnaki, controlling drama, conflict of interest. It's this kind of night and day. Like, I thought I wanted this, but this is actually what I want. And again, the UFO still. I mean, I know that, you know, maybe I do want somebody who's a little bit more magical, mystical. There could also be this energy of feeling like we're so different, but it's like we're so different on the outside. We're so different on paper, or we're so, like, there's this conflict, like it'd never work. We're so different, or we want such different things, or we're such different people. Or, again, this switch in contrast within themselves, them seeing like, oh, actually, I thought I wanted this thing, but actually I want this. I thought I was this, but actually I'm that. It's also about finding this kind of middle way in between this light and shadow side of themselves as well. For some of you also, I am getting this because I see here, there could be somebody here dealing with some kind of race identity as well. Because I see here that one person's black, one person's white. This could be a mixed race individual. There could be some kind of racial difference, or some type of cultural or ethnic difference here. But again, Venusian, romance, soulmate, empathy. There is something different, something deeper here. Crop circles, messages, curiosity, sign. This person is so curious because they keep getting these signs or this symbol to go towards this. Again, spirit is guiding me towards this. And the more, if you identify as being this feminine energy, the more that you stand up and you don't smother your emotions, and you allow yourself to be who you are, and you don't smother the fact, the more you hold in your mind, this is the type of person that I want to be. This is the type of partner that I want to have. Like, it's going to come, that's what's going to come to be. There is this creeping, watching energy with this reptilian, MIB, stalking, intimidation, confrontation with this flower of life, inspiration, awe, dreams. Again, right? I said there's like this outside energy here, this gawking, stalking, watching from the outside. If I was you, I wouldn't do that. If I was you, I wouldn't feel so happy. If I was you, I wouldn't be so bold as to say that, as to do that, as to whatever. And it's almost like it's like this outside energy looking in at this awe, at this inspiration, at this like flowering, this blooming. You know, again, like I said, with this dreams and this like awe and inspiration, this awe inspiring is what I keep hearing. It's like, despite all of this energy here, there is a blooming energy here. And that's the reason that it's there, right? If you don't have haters, you ain't really doing anything, right? There really could have been like an outside conflict energy where it's like, I don't support this, or I wouldn't go towards this, or there's this mistrust kind of energy, like, I don't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. It's too different. It's too this. It's too that. It's too opposed. You're too different. The two of you are too different, or it's too whatever. Again, Andromedans, autonomy, free will, manifestation. But again, there just keeps being this, but it is. I don't know why I'm attracted to it, but I am. You know, people might be telling me I shouldn't find this beautiful, or I shouldn't be attracted to this, but I am. People are telling me that it's not right for me, or it's not what's for me, but I can't stop thinking about it. I can't be stopped. Spirit keeps guiding me to it. And I'm realizing that this thing that keeps these outside interference energies are kind of toxic. It's toxic that you want to come in and tell me, like if spirit is guiding me towards it, if God is guiding me towards it, and you're trying to hold me back, who's right and who's wrong? It's not God. God's not trying to lead me towards something that's bad. Then who is it that tries to hold us back? Who is it that is the author of stagnancy and confusion and sadness and exhaustion? The devil. Now, I'm not saying that these people are the devil, but these are people that are in shadow energy. These are people that don't agree with, if I was you, I wouldn't be so bold to wear that. I wouldn't be so bold to say that. I wouldn't be so bold to practice that. I wouldn't just be myself all out in public, being loud and proud of who I am. These are those same people that are like, well, it's fine, but do I have to see it? Do they have to be in front of it? Does it have to be on the TV? Does it deserve a parade? Why? Have you ever in your life thought that you didn't deserve any of the praise that you got for just existing? You've never questioned whether or not you deserve any of the privileges that you have. So why should anybody else? Privileges. Just being acknowledged and treated like a regular person isn't a privilege. It's the same thing that you get, but you got an issue with that. Again, beauty, nature, patterns. It's about recognizing some kind of pattern here. And allowing these seeds to grow, allowing this to flower. Because, if it keeps coming back up, if your spirit guides keep reminding you of this or keep bringing up something, okay, there's unfinished business here. There's something here. It means something. This reading was I see the overall theme, but I didn't see at all where it was going. It's a little bit of here, it's a little bit of there. It's a little, it's a lot of the self-love, boundaries. Oh, people don't like the way that you do what you do. Who cares? And then it transitions over to this relationship or this partnership or something. But again, it looks like on both, there's like this hate energy here of no, it won't work. No, you shouldn't. No, you, like, why? Final words here. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Final words here, Spirit. Excuse me. Come and find me. I remember you from our past life. Somebody's being guided here to step into masculine energy. We have to wait. And the response to come and find me is we have to wait. Somebody here feels like they have to, or somebody here feels like they feel drawn towards something. They have like this, I recognize it, I'm inspired by it, I'm drawn towards it. But there's this we have to wait energy here. Why is this? Why is this we have to wait energy here, Spirit? And then it dropped out and fell out right over it. What is it? The Death card. We have to wait until something comes to an end. What is it that needs to come to an end, Spirit? I mean, it's definitely karma. It's some kind of karmic release. Somebody here has to realize, yes, you can. There's nothing holding you back. Do it. But they have to get to that place where they've learned that lesson. Why? Why do you feel like you need to wait? Are the things you're telling yourself that are making you wait, that are making you not act on what brings you happiness or what you're drawn to? Why? Five of Swords, competition. There's some kind of competition here. But it's outside of the situation because it fell way over here. It fell way over here with this drama controlling. We have to wait because things are too different or things are too difficult or things have to come to an end here. This feeling of a conflict of interest, drama has to come to an end. Somebody here is trying to control a situation because there's drama or there's some kind of conflict of interest. But I have a feeling that it's like, it's kind of like this feeling like your Spirit is like this person or whoever it is. It's like you're making it into something. You're making there be an issue here. The only issue is that you see it as an issue. Come on, Hermit. You need to go inside. There's an issue here with some other people. You need to bring something to end with some other people here. It could be up to 2 other people. Because that 3 of Cups kept coming up. So I don't know if there's like some group or something here that's got something to say. But there's a little solo dolo energy. I don't know. Maybe this person is in another relationship and Spirit is like, nah. The conflict of interest is the fact that you got somebody else. You know? And when you finally see that you're in a karmic situation, a toxic situation, and you leave it and you cut that shit out. What did I say? You see it as an issue because you think you can't leave. What's holding you there? You got solutions all around you that could cut you free. What's holding you there? That's something you need to ask and search for inside of yourself because it's in your mind. Your wish fulfillment is right there. And all you got to do is offer it and have it. Make an offer and have it. But there's all this back and forth energy. There's all this, I can't because of 3 of Cups, because of all this, because of whatever it is. And it's a big burden for this person. I don't know what it is exactly. They don't want to say what it is exactly. But it's a big, big burden. This person feels held down by it. But their intuition keeps telling them. Judgment has already came on this situation, whatever it is. They see the truth. They know what it is. They know what they need to let go of. They know that they need to bring this to an end. They know that. They know that they need to bring it to an end. They know that there's an issue here. They know that all these no, I can't are mostly in their head. I can't because why? Because of other people's opinion. Because of the fact that I'm in another relationship. Well, so end the other relationship and begin a new one. What holds you there? there's a shadow on the wall over there, and it looks like a person playing some kind of musical instrument, like some kind of reed instrument, like a flute, like them blowing a flute. Or what is that called? Is it a lyre? Or like a pan flute? It's like the flute that has like multiple little... Anyway, I've seen it before, but I don't know the name of it. And so, and the first thing I thought for some reason was St. Patrick guiding all of the snakes out of Ireland as he played the flute. I don't know why that's significant, but what's missing here is this person's like resolution to do this, to step up and to step into action. This person knows that they have to decide. They have to see, oh wait, I am the King of Wands. I am the Emperor. I do deserve to go towards this Queen of Wands. I do deserve that. This is a legacy that I want to create. And this past legacy of conflict, of I can't because of all of these circumstantial stuff. It's too hard because of this. Is all. You haven't decided to end that. That hasn't ended because you haven't decided to end it. That hasn't stopped because you haven't put your foot down and said, I don't care what you think. I'm going to do what I want. That hasn't ended because you are hung up in a toxic cycle of not seeing that you have the power to end it. Because you know, this person already knows. Judgment has already, their spirit guides have already told them, like I said before, this is a toxic situation. Spirit is guiding me. I know I want this connection. I feel it's such a strong connection. I'm manifesting it. But all this we have to wait is because I haven't let go of this toxic karmic situation yet. And that's why this is not coming into fruition, because this person hasn't learned to let it go. This person hasn't learned to manifest in out of their place of power yet. They haven't learned, I have control of my own life, of my own destiny. What am I waiting for? Spirit is waiting for me, not the other way around. I'm not waiting for spirit. Spirit is waiting for me to step into my energy and be like, oh, yes, I can. And then spirit will be like, yes, you can. Snip, 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 snip. Go do what you need to do. But it feels like this person is waiting for spirit to force their hand or something. Like this person is like, I don't know, spirit, if it's the right thing for me to do to break up with this toxic person, this person will break up with me. And spirit's like, I don't know, if this relationship is really toxic, spirit will show me. And spirit's sitting there like, so when you found out they were cheating on you, so when you're unhappy and you don't feel happy in this and you feel guided to go towards another person, that's not enough evidence for you to be like, oh, this isn't for me. I don't want this. That's not enough. You're unhappy there. It's not what you want. It's not satisfying. That's not enough for you to realize the situation is not for you. Because the person doesn't have to be toxic for the situation to be toxic. Because it's your fears and your doubts that are bringing the toxicity. It's your inability to let go of it, to go towards what you really want, that's bringing the toxicity in the situation. You're the toxic one. You're the one that needs to cut out the toxicity. Or maybe it is. Maybe this other person is toxic and they are doing toxic things, and this person is just like, I don't know, just spirit, I just don't know if I should end this. And spirit's like, you don't? Well, if you don't know, then you're not ready. Because I've told you. I've shown you. I've given you all the inspiration that you need. You feel a connection here. You're remembering past things from past life. You know, you're doing all of these things. But you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I trust myself. I don't know if I trust my intuition. I don't know if I really trust you, spirit. I don't know if I trust the thing, the guidance that you're really giving me, because that's what this person is really saying. And Spirit's like, well, I've given you all the details that you really need. Like, what I give you should be enough. It should be enough. If you have confidence in yourself and confidence in your intuition and confidence in what you really want, that should be enough. You have to find the willpower and the strength to overcome that. You have to find security inside of yourself and make this offer. But you feel like your hands are tied because you are keeping your own hands tied. You are keeping your own hands tied. This person really feels like Spirit is the one telling them, not yet, wait, wait, wait. It's not Spirit telling them that. I mean, yeah, Spirit's telling them, don't do it until you know you're ready. This person's like, if you would just create a crazy tower moment happen here and just make some kind of unavoidable, undeniable, like, boom moment right here in my life, then I would cut away that thing and go towards that other thing. Go towards this relationship that I really want, or go towards this connection that I really want. But I guess I'm just going to sit here taking away all my own power, all my own sovereignty, all my own willpower, and saying, Spirit, you need to show me. And Spirit's like, the dreams and the intuition and the intuitive thoughts and everything else that I showed you wasn't enough? Nah, player, you're going to have to choose. The lesson is in you choosing to be happy. Just like this other person over here is choosing to say, well, you can be miserable if you want to. Well, you can not wear that if you don't want to. Well, you can think I shouldn't do this and this and this, but I don't care. I'm going to step into being who I am. You can judge me if you want to. You can hate on me if you want to. I really don't care. I am going to be who I am. And so the person's like, I like that. But I don't know. I know you've given me 100 signs, but can you give me 200? Because and Spirit's like, you're going to have to find the strength inside of yourself to believe in yourself. And that's what's holding this person up. It's not Spirit holding this person up. It's themselves. It's Spirit waiting for them to, for lack of a better word, find your balls, bruh. Find your balls and pick them up and say, this is what I want for my life, and I'm going to make a decision. I'm not sitting around waiting for anybody else to tell me what I want. I know what I want. I see what I want. I know what I want. I'm going to act on it. I'm going to cut away whatever's holding me back from going towards what I want. Come on. Come on. There's a reader here on YouTube, whose name is Green Eyes, and she does Perfectly Imperfect with Green Eyes. You guys go to, I love her readings. I just love her energy in general. And she said, she calls it a pum pum stick. She calls it a boom boom stick. She said, Spirit gives you this so that you can take it and unga bunga your way forward through whatever blocks you got and claim the life that you want. This right here, that feeling that you have in your heart, that is this right here. Those dreams, that connection that you feel, that is this right here. So what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? You gonna step up and be the King of Wands? You gonna step up and face your insecurities and say, my wants and my desires are all the signs that I need. I don't always need Spirit to move the clouds in a certain direction and spell out this person's name, in some miraculous, at some point I have to realize that my emotions are my guide. At some point, Spirit's going to have to back up a little bit and not make miraculous things happen in my life so that I could follow my wants and dreams and desires. Sometime, at some point, I'm going to have a lesson here of my wants, my dreams, my desires. That is my sign. I feel so passionately drawn into this because that is my sign. And this person is kind of like, I know that I feel so passionately drawn to this, that I'm dreaming about it, that I'm wanting it, that I'm desiring it. But can you give me a sign? And Spirit's like, what the fuck do you think that is? What do you think your soul telling you, I want this? What do you think that is? Do you need me to tell you? Do you really need me to guide you? At some points, you got to take the training wheels off. And all of us who are out here getting that guidance, you know, even like, I'll say that to you, like to you out there, whoever you are, at some point, you have to take the training wheels off. You can't sit here and only make a decision based because a tarot reading told you to do it. You can't only make a decision of your life because of a pendulum or because of some runes, excuse me, or because, you know, the flies in your house flew all to the left on one side, or because you saw this miraculous sign. You know, at some point, you have to bring that guidance inward to yourself, and you have to say, oh shit, the fact that I feel happiness, that I feel passion, that I feel guided to do that, that is my guide. That is the hint that I need. Oh my gosh. My spirit guides are just like, oh my God, yes, you get it. Like, oh my God. Wow. Follow your own advice. Shit. Come on now. That is the contract. At some point, we all have a contract of it's your willpower. You know, we can't always make miraculous doors just open. Sometimes you got to walk up to the door and you got to open it. But a lot of us are so used to the crazy guidance of, I'm not going to make a decision until Spirit says, yeah, it's the right one. Spirit's like, you got to make a decision. You got to make a choice. It can't always be us deciding for you. At some point, you have to learn the lesson of willpower, free will. It's your choice. If it feels right, and if you know you've done the work on yourself, if you know you've done the shadow work, if you know, don't you know when it's your ego versus when it's, come on now, she's getting hyped up. Don't you know when it's your ego versus your higher self guiding you? Don't you know? You know that feeling when it's your passions, when it's your drive, when it's your soul saying that one, this one, choose that one, go there. Your intuition is screaming at you. Yes, this is right. You have the chills and the feelings all up and down your spine. And you're like, yes, it's it. I'm dreaming about it. I'm wanting it. I'm desiring it. But yet you're just sitting there like, I know I want it, but what? But I'm waiting for a sign. You want it. Yeah. So what are you waiting for? What sign are you waiting for? Well, I'm waiting for a sign that says that I'm not messing up by going for what I really want. Y'all heard my dog? Because it probably picked it up. He's pretty loud. Come on now. He's sleeping. He just did all that noise in his sleep. Right on cue. Your internal guidance system has got to kick on at some point, and you got to learn to not always ask your spirit guides for all the answers, for all the guidance. Your spirit guides are happy to guide you, but they want to guide you towards making your own choices and your own decision and living your own life. Not just, spirit guides, I won't make a decision until you tell me the decision that I'm making is the right thing for me. You have to know. You have to know that it's the right thing for you. You have to feel it. And even if in the end it doesn't turn out like you really wanted it to, you have to know that whatever lesson is coming towards you, if you're being guided towards it, there's a reason. My spirit guides are literally just like, the Queen of Cups. This is a huge lesson for you. At some point, it is your willpower. You have to choose. It's not free will if you don't actually use it and you don't choose it. And at some point, you have to learn the lesson of, I can guide myself. I can trust myself. I can trust my feelings. I can trust how I feel. I can feel safe in my feelings. I don't have to smother them. And smothering them doesn't always mean I'm denying them. Sometimes it means I'm not recognizing the strength of my emotions and it guiding me towards me. Use them as your guide. Don't think, I feel this way, but I need somebody else to tell me that's the right way to feel. God, is it okay that I feel this way? Angels, is it okay that I want to make this decision? They're always happy to help you. However, they can't be a crutch for you. You can't be dependent on them, because then you turn your relationship to your guides, to your spirit guide, to God. You turn it into just as a codependent relationship as anything else. They're happy to help you, but when you start using them as a crutch, they gotta let you make your own decisions. They gotta stand back and say, babe, choose. You choose. I love to help you, and I always will, and I will always be there for you, but you have to stop waiting for us to tell you it's okay. And choose because it's what you truly want. Choose because it's the life that you want to live. Choose because you feel guided towards it. Don't be scared. Yeah. Lay this anxiety to rest and choose. Make your choice and go towards it. Come on. You're seeking justice. Give it to yourself. Justice doesn't always show up on your doorstep. Sometimes you got to go out there and you got to find it. You know? Come on. Because the devil will try to make you... The devil will try to make you feel like your shadow energy is always going to encourage you to look towards something else outside of yourself. And maybe you felt that way for a long time. Fair enough. Maybe you felt that way for a long time because for a long time you were making egotistical choices. You were choosing from a place of your wounding. You were choosing a place, you were choosing to react from a place of your wounding. You were choosing to react from a place of your ego. But haven't you done the work? You've done the work. So now it's time to learn how to trust yourself, baby. Now it's time to learn how to re-trust yourself, right? Okay, you've made some mistakes that ended up getting you hurt or putting you in some bad situations. You're going to have to learn how to trust yourself again. You're going to have to learn how to trust your own wants and desires again. You're going to have to listen to that part of yourself and not always look for something outside of yourself to tell you how you're allowed to feel and what you're allowed to do. God gave you free will, and it's not God or your spirit or your loving, high vibrational love and light spirit guides who are going to take that choice away from you. They're always going to give you that choice. Come on. If you want to find that home within yourself, you gotta make it. You gotta create it. You gotta build your confidence by taking risk. Taking risk and seeing that, yes, you can. Yes, I can do it. Okay, what if I do get rejected? I'll move on to the next thing. It won't be the end of the world. But if you want to claim that spot on this wheel, you better claim it, or the wheel is constantly turning. You're gonna get pushed off and thrown off. Doors and opportune moments don't stay open forever, and if you keep hesitating, Spirit's gonna read that as, okay, you're not ready. You haven't learned this lesson. On to the next one. So an opportunity will go to somebody else who's ready for it. And you'll stay in your same place and learn your lesson. Hopefully you'll learn your lesson. And when that cycle comes through and the next chance comes up, hopefully you will have learned your lesson and you'll take it. Mama, you okay? Come on, what seeds are you sowing? You better act quickly. Yeah, there's some kind of energy here of act quickly. Don't act rationally, irrationally, but when you know what you want, go for it. Closed mouth doesn't get fed. It's that kind of energy. It's like, I'm ready, Spirit. And when the opportunity shows up, I'll act on it. But there's something here about like making your opportunity, seizing your opportunity. Knowing that you want it is your opportunity. So go after it. There's something here about that, like make your way. Oh, goodness. Sorry, you guys. Whew. Yep. Okay. Spirit saying they'll pull one more card. There is a card out of the Blue Messiah cards that'll resonate here. Ooh, what's in there? It's flipping and flopping. The energy wants to move so bad. Yeah. Just Spirit keeps saying that this weight energy that you feel is not inside, is not coming from the universe. It's coming from you. Divine time is now. Divine time is when you are ready. When you're ready to step up. When you're ready to see that divine time is now. Right now. There's something here about that, I'm telling you. Blue star. Number 4. Find balance inside of yourself. With energy exchange on the back of the deck. I mean, that's one of the first times this card has come out in a reading when I'm using this deck. And that's number 8, which is about karma. Number 4. Follow the light of the blue star. It will lead you to the temple of truth residing within your soul. The blue star is your guiding light through the darkness and serves as a reminder that the blue flame of truth burning within your soul. To follow the blue star is to see beyond the illusions of the mind and walk firmly in the light of your deepest truth, connecting you to the oracle within you. Spirit's always on it, I swear. The divine mystic and the cosmic traveler of worlds within worlds. As you journey through life's many lessons and transcend cyclical patterns, your advancing soul naturally ascends. My goodness. With the rising and expansion of consciousness, you move closer to the guiding light of love within you. In this place of light, ascended teachers and masters dwell. As a collective union of divine love, they shine their loving light for all to see. Together, their light inspires hope, creativity, and love, and guides pilgrims and seekers of truth on their journey back home amongst the stars. Oh my goodness. It's like every card that came out. It's just here in this one card. That's crazy. You are being guided always, star being. Already you have journeyed far within your own kingdom of light. Your courageous soul is being honored at the divine light within. As the divine light within you continues to shine brighter each day. With the glowing luminosity of your radiant light, you move closer to convergence and unity with your star family. Okay? And the chakra is the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. An exercise to help manifest this blue star energy. During meditation, visualize the blue star shining its light down upon you. Breathe in the light and allow this loving energy to activate and guide you to the blue flame of truth within your own soul. Affirmation. I am guided by the love of the blue star to the light of truth residing within my soul. The truth isn't residing somewhere in the acceptance of something around me or outside of me. The truth is within me. Like Spirit said, you already know your truth. You already know what you want. You already know what makes you happiness. You're already being guided towards what you truly want. Spirit is just waiting for you to see that. They're just waiting for you to recognize that within yourself. And for you to cut away all of these 3D ties that are whatever, telling you no or don't or stop or it's not for you, or all the ego and all the exterior hoopla, blah, blah, blah. All the other stuff that we're always asked to burn away as we are manifested here into the 3D. There's all these conditions that we're always asked to recognize as falsities that have been fed to us so that we can reside in the truth of our soul. Our soul is always guiding us towards what is best for ourselves. And there is an energy of trust yourself. Trust the guidance that you're getting from yourself. If it gives you that feeling of home, if it gives you that feeling of peace, of honor, of feeling safe, you don't need the guidance or the okay from anybody else. Now, if you're making an action and your spirit guides are like, maybe there's a better course of action, then take that advice, obviously. You know? But if your spirit guides are just like, what do you want? Who do you want to be? What action do you want to take? Those are the questions that spirit, it's kind of, you're asking a question and they're answering a question with a question. And you're just like, that's frustrating. And they're like, you're frustrating sometimes. No, spirit guides don't ever get frustrated, but not frustrated with us. Our ancestors can now because they used to be human. And sometimes our guardian angels can because a lot of them used to be human before too. So they understand the emotion of that a lot more. But again, it's this energy of, I'm always here for you. I'll always guide you towards, but I don't want you to be codependent on me. I don't want you to only choose things that I say is good for you. I want you to know what you want. We didn't guide you away from all the toxic people and the toxic things and the addictions and all of that just to be addicted to us. We did it so that you could empower yourself and know what you want. Ask yourself what you want. We didn't tell you to overcome all your childhood traumas and wounds and all this other stuff just to disempower yourself by giving your free will away to somebody else, even if it's your spirit guides, even if it's your angels, even if it's your star beings, your star family. The Galactic Federation, they're not telling you to give away your free will to anybody else. And sometimes the lesson is, what do you want? Well, I want this. Then why is there any more question to it than that? Haven't we trained you enough, grasshopper? The student is becoming the master. Don't you know what you want? Don't you know who you are? Or are you still asleep? My dog's down there. They're both down there just snoring. Are you still asleep? I thought your eyes were opened. I thought that you were so awakened. You don't need me to tell you what you want. I will gladly help guide you, but you don't need me to tell you what you want or what you don't want. I feel seen in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but in a called out way from my spirit guides. I'm just like, because my spirit guides are like, Yeah, the journey to believing The journey to self-belief can be long. Yeah. Because the night is dark and full of terrors, as they say, right? But you can come out of that dark night. When you go through that dark night, you learn all the ways that you deceive yourself, that you lie to yourself, that not only other people lie to you, but the way when you get really deep down, it's not other people, it's you. It's the way you've lied to yourself. You've deceived yourself. You've, led yourself astray. And when you're making that journey back up, sometimes it can be hard to rebuild that trust in yourself because your spirit guides are helping you build yourself up that whole way. And then, but we all reach the place where we must really learn to start trusting ourselves again. Because spirit can rebuild our strength and our trust in other people and with our communities. And yeah, people can help us, but the main person they want you to trust is yourself. You've learned how to look at the warning signs, so use them. Don't lie to yourself anymore. Trust yourself. You might have been lied to, or you might have been manipulated, or you might have been whatever in the past. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Put yourself out there. Do it. It's not the world you don't trust, it's yourself. And that can be really hard to look in the mirror and be like, oh shit. You're right. It's not really the world, because once you learn to trust yourself, if you really say you trust yourself, then there's no need to be distrusting of the world. Yes, there is a point to have discernment, but if you have trust in yourself and in your powers of discernment, then what can the world do? You can see what you need to see coming. You can know when my intuition says don't trust that person, you can walk away. You go on a date with that person and they give you the ick, you can walk away. If your intuition says don't go down that road, don't trust that person, don't go down there. It is the thought of all the times you didn't listen to your spirit guide that are your spirit guides or your guidance or your gut or your intuition that's echoing in your head that is mirroring back this distrust energy. It's not about everybody else, it's about yourself. Because if you knew what you truly wanted and you trusted yourself to go on what you truly wanted, it wouldn't matter who didn't believe in what you wanted. Do you believe in what you want? Do you know that you truly deserve to have what you really want? Okay. I'm going to stop preaching. I'm going to stop preaching and stop blah, 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 blah. Soul travel. You're making that journey. You're making that journey within. Making that deep, deep, deep journey. Meditation. Definitely. So they are encouraging you to do that meditation that I talked about in the book of, visualizing that truth of yourself, What's my truth? I know my truth. What do I truly want? And your higher self will show you. You just might be surprised. You might be surprised by what it is. You might be like, what the fuck? But in some way, some part of you wants it. So figure it out. Yeah, come on. Pay attention to the red flags and the warning signs. I just said that. I'm dealing with childhood trauma. Please give me time. Okay? Surrender to the divine. Spirit says we know that you're dealing with all this fears and doubts that were placed inside of yourself, to not trust yourself, to not trust your intuition, to not trust your own guidance, because you had to silence that part of yourself, maybe to survive. That survival kept coming up over and over again, right? But at some point, you have to learn how to trust yourself again and believe that internal guidance system inside of yourself that's telling you, I feel this way. Okay, I'm going to observe it. I'm going to let it come up and I'm going to observe it. I'm not going to squish it down, or I'm not going to say, well, that's because you're bad, or because you're sinful, or because you're lustful, or because you're this, or because of that. I'm just going to observe it and let it be what it is. I'm going to hold space for it, right? this whole reading was about holding space for yourself and for your emotions. And when you hold that space for yourself, you realize where your truth in that lies. I was just listening to see if there's anything else. What an interesting story to come forward when I started this as just kind of like a little TTT, okay, World UFO Day. Let's see what cosmic energy has to tell you. And, you know, I'm telling you, the cosmic energy never doubts to go to some super deep, like staring deep into the cosmic mirror sort of type. And I'm just like, I thought this was going to be a cute little TTT, funny aliens. And they were like, look deeply into the mirror, child. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I know this was a very long one. I was very long-winded. I just had stuff to say. If you're still here, appreciate you. Thank you. Put a little alien down in the comment section down below if you're still here at the end being like, yeah, girl, I saw it all the way to the end. Also, of course, as always, if it resonated for you or if you have something to say, you don't have to agree with me, but, you know, keep it respectful in the comment section down below. That's fine. I will hold space for that. You don't have to agree with me. Not everybody will. Clearly. A lot of people out there, a lot of opinions. I appreciate you guys as always. All right. Thank you to your angels, spirits, guardians, cosmic force beings that guided you here to receive this information. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed in your situation. Okay. As always, I'd never mean to trigger to hurt you or to make you feel uncomfortable. So if you do, you know what to do. Hold space for yourself, okay? And put up boundaries where you need there to be boundaries. No need to be angry or to be projecting or anything like that. But do your thing. I wish you well on your healing journey, whether you agree with me or whether you don't, whether you walk with me or you subscribe with me or you don't. I appreciate you guys so very much for being here as always. Okay. If you feel guided to get a personal reading or, participate in any of the services that I offer, my contact information is down below. I really appreciate you guys so very, very much. I really do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time, for your energy, for your focus, for this little piece, this time. I hope that it found you blessed, and I hope that it blessed you a little bit or a lot. As always, I really appreciate you guys being here, rocking with me, and giving me this little piece of your time. Okay. Thank you, of course, to my spirit guides as well. I'm not sure if I did. Thank you to my angel spirits, guardians, cosmic beings, and guides as well for delivering this information and keeping me safe as always, as they always do. So I appreciate you guys greatly, and I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? I just keep feeling like there's something else, but I've talked enough, I feel like. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!